And we are back for some more Shadowrun. Let's go ahead and start save game. Alright. So here we are, and I just noticed that my local audio is a little bit loud, so let me fix that. There we go. Alright, so we were doing some grinding. No. We're doing some grinding, hoping to get some more money. I got 17 thou. There is 10,000 available to us in a computer that I can't access right now. I mean, I can access the computer, but I can't get through. I looked at some videos, and basically, they just had the two blockers explode, so that makes me think that I just have not done a thing yet. But what that is, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is that not giving the amulet to our vampire friend is what screwed that up. So I'm a little bit stumped on that. I think we may try to go through the basement and see what happens. I do have a stake. Alright, who's after me? You. And you. Oh, and there's another guy. Excuse me, sir. Need you to die? Kitsune's not doing so hot. Go ahead and pick that up, 100 new yen. There we go. So there's no one else around here. I don't know if I've just, missed something. No, I did not. Because everyone else it just worked for him. AJFay77 subscribed with Prime. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. That is not what I want. That is what I want. We want to use our cyber deck. So I checked some other videos, and basically everyone, okay, it was not this one. Well, I might as well grab this stuff, even though I can't use it. Long-time watcher, first-time caller. Star Control 2 videos are what grabbed your attention long ago. Well, thank you very much. That was a lot of fun, especially the way that the Bakunks just kept resurrecting. Oops. Let's do that. Okay. So I don't think any of that matters. Go ahead and log out. Redundant data discarded, trash data discarded, yeah. Alright, so I think it's this one. So I think the fact that I just, beelined for the computers because I wanted the money may have... not necessarily sequence broke, but basically everyone else just gets here and these two things blow up. As far as I can tell, they don't do anything to do so. Oh. I definitely did that before. Well, that works. I don't know what the heck I did. I mean, I know what I did. I was hitting the button to blow things up, but I don't know why it worked that time and it didn't work other times. Now, that time I did hit it as I was coming in, which may have been the difference. Rather than when I was actually there. Dark Blade account, 896734342745. 10,000 new yen. Nice. You really struggled with that game as a kid and revisited as an adult and felt like it was a big undertaking. So you looked up a playthrough to enjoy it via proxy, and I had the best one for sure. Oh, thank you. Keep trying to get all to embrace the Juffle Up? No. No. I will not embrace the Juffle Up. Trash data discard. Alright. Well, we got the money. Can I unequip my weapon? Nope. That's not what I want. Nope. That's not what I want. No, it doesn't look like I can unequip the weapon that I have. So I do need another 2,500 new yen. Okay. I do know of a way to get a lot of money right now through the debug room, and I was considering that. But for now, let's just go do a little bit of grinding. All right, who's around? You? Fine, yeah, you can come up and try to stab me. That's fine. Where's the new one? New yen? There we go. 90. I'll take that. Juffle up is love, Juffle up is life. You tell that to the siren. Juffle up blew up their planet. So rude. But yeah, the only difference is that I was hitting the button to do combat as I was crossing that bridge thing, rather than once I was already there. That's the only thing I can think of that made a difference. How you doing? You're okay. Getting some karma as well. Alright, massive orc. Nope, still haven't taken any more damage. Oh. There's a little bit more damage. Okay. In we go. And out we go. Let's just work on getting some more money. Thanks for taking care of that guy, Kitsune. There we go. Get a little bit of healed. Can't get all to sing songs from Billy Idol's Cyberpunk album. I don't even know what's on that album. I know some of his songs. I don't know that album. Never actually been an album buyer. I own a few, of course, but... I usually just listen to the radio. I had other things to spend money on. A few other things, you know. Lego, D&D, for a time, Magic the Gathering. Sir, I'm gonna need you to die. Anytime now, thank you. Lately, people keep reminding you of SNL Jeopardy Sean Connery jokes. No, Iolo definitely does not need to teach me more sea shanties. There we go. How you doing? 36. You're okay. You love the ISO art style of games like this? It is nice. I wish it was turn-based. Really wish it was turn-based. Let's go ahead and grab that whole whopping 10 new yen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how I'm making the money. Yeah, I'm at 2870. That's 28070. That's a thing. Yeah, having to scroll over to the enemies and then... Like, you gotta get... It has to mouse onto them for it to work, and I'm, like, paranoid that it's not actually on them sometimes. Even though it says it is. And then other times, it most definitely is not. There we go. Yeah, you could use some healing there, Kitsune. There we go. See, they don't need to mouse over to me. Oh, no. There's 60. It is so nice of these guys to just toss their money down on the ground for me. You know? They could keep it in their inaccessible pockets, but no, they're polite. It's like, oh, you got me. I'll toss my money down to you. It's fair. It's only fair. I think they wanted it to be harder. I think that's what it was. Like, some of the arena fights, the challenge is absolutely trying to actually target the enemy. Like, some of them would not have been as much, as difficult as they were. If pulling out the gun just, cycled to them. Oh, thanks, Kitsune. I just wish you didn't have to grind so much. Nope, no one on any of those. It's nice of Kitsune to be able to fire off-screen, unlike me. 28,570. Guys want to respawn? Guys? Hello? 30,000. Goes slowly when they're only spawning the 20 new yen guys. Or they're only spawning a 160 guy. What's the point of punning if Ald just ignores it? That's the point. There we go. Now we're talking. She's okay. Now that is a firefight. No, no one had a flamethrower. Alright, 28,850. She's the one that stepped forward. Like, she could stand behind me. Cast her spells over my shoulder, you know? She's the one choosing not to. I'm not sure if being that close to him is actually damaging him. But I like to think it does. It might be that their own fireballs don't affect them, but the other guys, when there's two of them, it does. Peekaboo! I mean, that guy up there might be my favorite, just because he likes to spawn in at a place where he can't hit me. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I really do. Nope. I was trying to open the door. Unfortunately, Kitsune does not seem to be able to do a whole lot of damage to the massive orcs, so I should be focusing on them when there are other enemies, so that she can go after the other guys. Yep. There we go. One shot, one kill. Fortunately, these guys are worth very, very little. Alright, Kitsune will be okay for another fight. Unless, of course, literally everyone decides to attack her. And I'm not quick enough with the keel. Well, guys, that's been a little bit of a waste of time because I gotta reset the game. I had not saved. I should have. There we go. Saving for a weapon. Oof, indeed, yeah. Very, very annoying. Like, if they hadn't literally all decided, both of them had decided to attack her with all of their, attacks. Should have been okay. They'd gone after me. Which they kind of should have, because I'm the bigger threat. But no. But no. You know, it's 3 hours of work in your own game. Hold on a second. Due to a Unity crash. Ugh. Yeah, I've had that happen. I lost a couple hours of gameplay in Xenoblade Chronicles because of a crash. To be fair, I couldn't actually save it in between what I'd been doing. Huh. The, gang member wasn't there. I was looking forward to his money. Yeah, this is Shadowrun is a tabletop game, and this is using its rules, sort of. Yep, Trials episode. And I was, like, basically done with that, too. No, didn't mean to examine it. Use. Alright. No, it does work right there. I am pretty sure I was pressing that button game last session. But I don't know. Alright, get me out of here. There we go. Got our money. I do wish that I could use my my karma to put some more points into her body, because she is fragile. Arcadium. Technically nothing, because Kitsune died. And I had to reset. This character makes no sense in TTRPG terms because he's simultaneously a shaman, a decker, and a street samurai. Well, that's just how awesome Jake Armitage is. But yeah, I mean, like, they should have given you an opportunity to choose your class kind of thing, or something like that. You get through the game that way. Rather than doing the whole Johnny Mnemonic thing. Sir? I need you to die. They wanted every aspect of the game available to the player. Yeah. And it's not really, like... The thing is, if they had allowed you to choose class and race and stuff like that, then that would have offered replayability. It's not like Jake matters that much, like, in terms of the story, really. It's not like he's got this deep backstory that you're pulling from. Yeah, she's okay. Like, one thing that they really needed was, is just side missions that you could do, like, they have in the Genesis version. And, as ways to make money, as well as just random computers that you can hack into. Like, where you're not hacking into the computer, you're hacking into, like, some random place on the net kind of thing. Thanks for helping there, Kitsune. I figured you had it. Let's go ahead and heal her up. Back in we go. How much money do I have right now? Okay. Still need almost 2,000. On the end, I return to nothingness. How's it going? Yay, little bits of money. Right. Need to not be that close to her when, Where's the new one? There they are. Just finished my Vandal Hearts LP and moved on to Lufia. Excellent. Get dead. Thanks for doing 1 point of damage to his corpse there, Kitsune. So someone did say in the comments that I should be able to hire 2 companions, so I may go look for someone. I don't know who's great. Someone with a big gun would be nice, I think. Yeah, I think their own explosions don't damage them, but the explosions from the other guy does. $28,400. Up to 3 companions, huh? Howdy, Scorpio. How's it going? Oh, goody. There we go. Thanks, Kitsune. I was hoping you'd take one of them out. They only stick around for a mission or something? Ah. Oh yeah, she needs some healing now. There we go. Now how are we doing on money? 28,500. Okay. Wish I had a turbo button. I wish I had telekinesis to pick up the money from really far away. So I don't have to run all the way down to their corpse. Come on, game, throw me a bone here. But yeah, like, there really should be just randomly generated digital dungeons that you can go into to get money. Make them, like, the ones that we've been in, those are not hard at all. Not hard at all. Make those worth, like, 1,000. Or 500 or something like that. And then, like, really hard ones could be worth 10,000 or something like that, you know? Yay, 10 new yen. Yay, 30. I mean, the gang member up near the vampire house does tend to drop 90 or 100, but I think there's just more running around that tends to happen. And I moved out of position, so I gotta get you this way. Kitsune's okay. Oh. Wow, you had a lot of hit points. Here we see Auld persecuting the poor for their meager savings. Hey, they attacked me first. This is all self-defense. Let's just keep her topped off. Alright. 28. Okay, almost under 1,000. Not so sure a guy with a huge bounty on his head can claim self-defense? Sure I can. Especially if it's illegal. The best they did was include a rather complex cheat mechanic where you can unlock a room with unlimited money and karma. Yeah, and I was definitely considering that. If I couldn't get that 10,000, hack to work, then I definitely would have pulled that up. I may still, because, I want the money. Yeah, grinding money does take forever. It is definitely my least favorite aspect of it. There definitely needs to be more things to do to make money, and in higher amounts. Like, the arena was not too bad. If it was just, like, keep having guys in there that are worth 4,000 when you win, kind of thing, that would have been really good. But no. Nope, nope, no. If you decide you're interested, you might want to look up a video or something first. Yeah, no, I have looked up a video. Sort of by accident. Like, I was looking up the, trying to figure out, like, I was looking at other people's videos to see what they were doing with regards to the, that computer, and then I decided, and then like, in the playlist, there was a video about the cheat, so I looked that up, and I was like, oh, okay, I could probably do that. I mean, I could have not looked at the video. It was sort of by accident. I didn't intentionally look for it, but then it was there, so I was like, yeah, I'll check this out. No goody. One of these guys is worth nothing. I will say that I approve of random hit points on enemies. I like that. Here we go. Alright, I'll take care of him, Kitsune. I wish her innate blasts were as effective as a somewhat bigger gun. Yeah, she has good magic for other things, but... You know... She doesn't do that much damage. I say as she does 3 and kills this guy. Hey, he even was rich for one of those guys. Whole whopping 20 Nuyen. How's she doing? She's still okay, but we've been doing a lot of grinding, so let's get a save. She must be a 5e character because she gets unlimited cantrips. Oh, I will spend all that Nuyen in one place. Well, it's a good thing that I did save, because, the 2 mages decided to just go after her again. Really, guys? Come on. Thank you. See, that time they did not go after just her. Cast a spell on me. Eel. Thank you. It's like they know where I'm most vulnerable. I know. 29,980. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're going to get it this time. I think that the game should have given me one of the red-robed mages here. There we go. And just had him with 10 Nuyen. And that's it. because that would have left me 10 short. And that would have been so perfect. Alright, Kitsune, come on. We're going to get a new gun. And of course, I got no money from those guys. Very rude. Alright. No gang member, unfortunately. There's a peephole guy, though. Oh, sorry, we upped the price to 40,000 now. Can you afford that? Uzi 3, submachine gun. Alright, weapon. Uzi 3, SMG. I need a little bit more money now, actually. Is there any, like, I can give her armor, but I can't give her weapons, right? Is there any reason to keep this gun, or should I just sell it? I'm thinking I should sell it. I'll let the other runners come in with what they have. Okay. How about if I give you 7,500 for the item, okay? Yup. Okay, thank you. Yay, money! I mean, at this point, it's just armor that I want. Yeah! Yeah, auto fire. Nice. That is faster. Well, he doesn't sell any of the new armor yet, so it doesn't really matter. Like, it's all out of stock at the moment. Yeah, she's fine. Boy, it's a good thing there are no cops. Excuse me, sir. I would like a room. Alright, let's go ahead and use the bed. Lone Star on vacation this week. Yep. Alright, let's see. I got 23. Let's get some more magic. Save the game. Alright. Let's go kill some vampires. Just sticking the Uzi in the peephole and pulling the trigger. Alright, we'll see about that. Yeah, Kitsune's fine. No damage at all. Poor vampires, whatever did they do to you? They tried to murder me, that's what. Also, they kept me from their 10,000 new yen for a very long time. Oh, well. There that goes. Doesn't see the problem, huh? How rude. Alright. Off to kill some vampires. Excuse me? Alright, where is the steak? Because I'm hungry. Alright, just kill me. Let's go ahead and reset. At least I saved in the thing. These zombies are how you feel right now after getting inside from moving snow? Well, why aren't you sending the snow to me, huh? So do I not? I assumed that I just used the stake on all the coffin lids. That seems to not be the case. Is that the case? Is there any reason to be there other than getting karma from the ghouls? Continue deeper in. Alright. Yeah, just run by everything. Alright, this time Kitsune's taking a little bit of damage. Well, I meant I knew I needed to get through, but there's nothing to do in any of the previous rooms other than fight ghouls for karma. Right? Do we have a gang member? No, we do not. Alright. Well, shucks. Alright, just run through it all then. I gotta save state before we go down there. Down we go. Yeah, keep teleporting after me. Don't get hit. It's okay so far. Do-do-do-do-do. Huh. You know, I'm trying to do something with this coffin lid here. What gun do I have now? I saved up the, yeah, I got the Uzi 3. Alright, do I use a stake here? Nope. Did I just... Don't die, don't die, don't die. There we go. Alright. So, I am not exactly sure what I am supposed to be doing here. Because I don't seem to be able to do anything with any of them. Down an almost hidden passage. Okay. Can heal myself up a little bit. Okay. Dang it! Alright. Should have saved before I, got in there. Excuse me. I wasn't expecting to be swarmed by fast ghouls in there. Well, she is gonna die. Yep. Alright, I'll save it again before we get down in there. She's not really taking any damage getting in there. Ideally what I'd like is to just get so far ahead of her, like, out of the way that she's not the target. Oops. Alright, she's taking a little bit of damage, but, oh, I'm screwing this up. I want her to cast a spell. Whoop. I thought I saved one. Did I do 3? Oh, I did 3. No wonder. Alright. Yeah, the fox spell. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, just murder me, guys. Vampire! Well? That works. The guy doesn't have Kitsune, yeah. Alright, so, let's see. I should heal up a little bit as well. Alright, do I use the stake this close? I don't seem to be doing any damage to him. Oh, that's right! I completely forgot about that. Arg, I can't see! Woo, rave party! Ah, I can't see! Wait, a stake! Ah, no! I'll tell you anything, just keep that stake away from me! Alright. You've told me everything. What about that, is it talismans? No. It is... Magic fetish? No. Alright, Jester Spirit. His name is Nirwanda. It's Nirwanda. You'll find him at Bremerton. Please go away. You thought I'd already stabbed him with the stake and it gave me an option to still ask about it? That would have been great. That would have been great. Well, Sylviatha, the celery stalks at midnight. Alright, let's see if there's anything else that he can tell me. Yep. Are we sure that Jake's last name isn't actually Belmont? Pretty sure, yeah. Oh, I'll heal you. Just let me, just pull your collar down away from your neck a little bit. Yes, yes. I'm a necromancer, you know. Oh god, why is the snake coming closer again? Can we really trust a vampire? Howdy, Title Rabbit. How's it going? You missed a pun. You missed me making a pun. You don't think you can trust all, but maybe a vampire? Wow, wow. Well, I guess Title Rabbit is into the necromancing. As long as you don't miss a oh, I'm wounded. I'm wounded like a stake to my heart. Alright, he does not seem to know anything about anything else. I did talismans already. Matrix, and finally vampires. Nope. Can I kill him? Leave me alone, I'm not hurting anyone. Keep stabbing until he tells you the name of the spirit? Well, he did. It's the one. No, okay, it's Lachlan. It's Lachlan. You'll find him in Bremerton. He haunts some ship down there. Now go away. Ah, he is lying. Okay. For karma. The vampire had 5,000 new yen. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Here, Kitsune. Get some healing. Oh, I want it. Oh, I want it. Yep. Kitsune, don't play with the ghouls, alright? I know you want a ghoul friend. I know you want a ghoul friend, but this is not the time or place for that, alright? Why does the vampire have Nuyen? Because he needs to live in society too? So guess where we're going? I only have 9 karma, okay. Oh, I suppose we should go to him. If someone has lived for hundreds of years and is still broke, they should just go out into the sun. You know, but he can just retire, you know? He's had a long life of work. Shouldn't he be able to retire by now? On a ferry ride. The Bremerton ferry is actually a pretty nice, short way to see the sound. Yeah, unfortunately we're not going on a ferry ride. Is that what we call being stabbed to death? Yes. Yeah. I retired him permanently. With great prejudice. Alright, Jeeves. Come on, pick me up. Pick me up. Come on. Come on, Kitsune. Say hello to Jeeves again. Howdy, the Angry Mushroom. How's it going? First time at catching my stream. Glad to be here. Excellent. I am glad that you are here as well. Welcome. We're going to spend some more money. Just bonk me in the face, then, huh? No. And anyone hiding in the dumpsters? Nope. Shockingly, no. Alright, a blue and purple bottle. I will buy that. Thank you. So I'm supposed to get water in the blue and purple bottle or something? Excuse me, lady. Excuse me, sir. I really love how people just do not care that there are people sticking guns out of windows and shooting at people randomly. Not like diving for cover, you know, not running screaming. No, just... Oh yeah, it's another day. Jake Armitage being shot at by guys and peoples. Alright, Jeeves. Take me home, Jeeves. They know they aren't shooting at them. Yeah, but what about stray gunshots, you know? You know? I mean, not from me, obviously. Everyday Seattle? Every day? I don't know. Where are the high-five and white guys? I have yet to see the high-five and white guys. I'm not sure that this is an accurate depiction of Seattle. Water fountain. Potion bottles? Too far away, huh? Alright, AJ Faye, thank you very much for coming on out. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. There we go. Got out the water. And surely at this point in time, with a dystopian future, Billy Kwan would be getting a massive amount of work. There's so many people who need to mind their manners. He would be overwhelmed? I don't know, it's Billy Kwan. Jeeves, take me to the next station. And then bring the monorail around to the other track. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Would you like tea as well, sir? Yes, actually, I would. You can only handle one John Keister at a time? That's true. That is true. But Speed Walker would also be having a lot to do around here. How much does Jeeves get paid for all that? He has. I pay him in unlimited Starbucks coupons. It is Seattle, after all. We're okay. We don't need to go rest. I see you. Wow, 3 guys. Yeah. Nope, there is someone there. Alright. Let's take care of you. She's okay. Some of you Seattleites do not use Starbucks. What? Excuse me, Dracophile? Excuse me? Excuse me. I'm beginning to doubt that you're a true Seattleite then. That's how we know you're a plant. You're a spy from some other city. Portland? Excuse me, sir? Do you want to... Oh, hello. Explosives? I'll take explosives. Boat driver. Well, you be looking for a ship? The docks are the right place. Longhorn Jack, they call me. Finest taxi boat driver in this fine city. I need to get to Bremerton. Bremerton, sorry, that be not possible. Mermaids in the waters round here attack anybody who heads in that direction. Uh-huh. Toledo, Ohio, actually. But that was only the first 18 years. You've been here longer than anywhere else. From Ohio? I should have known. Alright, tell me about the mermaids. They turned up a while back and have been here ever since. They seem to like the warm runoff from the sewers. Keeps the waters warm. Can't say I don't like it myself, but it's been bad for business. I guess now we know where Starbucks got their logo from. Alright. So are the mermaids going to be in like one of these other buildings around here or something? You want to die, sir? Thank you. Oh yeah, she's fine. Nope. No, that's dog. I really should have moved so that Kitsune wasn't taking the blasts as well as me. Alright, orc friend. Alright, nope. Not in here. Like, the game has not really directed me to go anywhere. It's like, there's mermaids. Yeah, that sounds like a problem. That sounds like something I should deal with. So where do you want me to go to deal with them, game? He has good armor if shoving an Uzi right in his face does not do that much damage. Wasteland Club and ask a guy about ice, okay? Yeah, that's a wonderful, wonderful direction there, game. How would you know to go to the Wasteland Club and ask anyone? How you doing, Kitsune? You could probably get some healing. Now my next question, which one is Wasteland again? Because I sure as heck don't remember. Talk with everyone 1,000 times. Yay! If you spoke with the bartender, he complained about the ice machine being broken, and they have to somehow remember that when the ferryman mentions that the mermaids like warm water. Yeah, no, that is moon logic. There is no reasonable way that those two are connected. That is absolutely moon logic. Those two things have no real connection whatsoever. Jeeves, bring the monorail around. Ice cube equals water equals mermaid. Doesn't work that way. Oh, sorry, sir. I knew about the mermaids. I didn't tell you. I didn't think it was important at the time. What else are you not telling me, Jeeves? Oh, well, there's something about dinosaurs, too, but I didn't think that was relevant either. Well, at least you're bringing the, monorail around for me. Yeah, exactly. Dinosaurs are always relevant. Well, Bunny will be mad at Jeeves for not bringing the dinos up. Probably. I mean, she's already mad at me for delaying dino building from tonight, so, you know. It happens. Does the dinosaur thing involve Jeff Goldblum? Nope. Can't blame her, huh? Get dead. This is not it, is it? This is not it. Oh, it's the one over by the Rustillatos, isn't it? Yeah, alright. Oh, is it this one? No, this is the cage. Alright, that's a dead end. They need an in-game map. Yeah, I forgot there were 2 clubs there. I could swing by my my apartment, get a quick rest. Jake, I don't want to go into your room. It smells. I'll wait out here. Alright, let's see. Karma, I got 15. Let's go ahead and put some more into magic. Get a save. There we go. Well, I mean, considering the places that Jake takes her to, and the fact that all the beds are singles. Of course. I rest and then Kitsune takes damage. Which I may have done. I don't know. That may have been me. Come on, come on. Get me in, get me in. You know, I really need to give my players a regular deck of many things one of these days. She could sleep on the desk chair. That's true, she could turn back into a fox. In her defense, we're not even the same species. Yeah, but that doesn't really stop a lot of things in the Shadowrun universe anymore, I kind of figure. There's a lot of different sentient humanoid species now. Alright. Now we go. And yeah, there we go. Thanks for your contribution, sir. I appreciate that. That is definitely not the 2E, 2 of clubs. Not a deck of many things. I think technically she is a fox that turns into a humanoid. So? 6 one, half dozen the other, really. Yo, dude, what's been going down? Things are, like, so cool, especially now that the guy with the ice delivered. The chiller is the dude over there in the corner. Alright. Is that you? Just because I'm an orc doesn't mean I'm dumb. I don't think it's this guy. Just because I'm smart don't mean I'm no public library. Alright. Oh, is it you? A busy man. Got a reason for being in my face? Sure, I can get you ice. I only deal it in a ton at a time, though. Cost you 100 new yen. You interested? Yeah, I guess. Give me a place where you want it dumped. Bremerton? No way. You'll be lucky to find anyone delivering out there. Forget it. The docks? You got it. I'll do it as soon as the band finishes this song. Can I ask you about mermaids? Nope. Alright. Okie dokie. Yeah, see, like, I was thinking that I'd have to take care of the mermaids, like, with gun. Not with giant ice cube in water. Love that. Please dump a ton of ice at the docks. It seems like a completely normal request around here. Yeah, I know. To be fair, I didn't specifically say that I wanted him to dump it in the water. I just said I wanted it delivered to the docks. Iceberg, the solution for all maritime problems. Hey, worked for the Titanic, right? Solve the annoying being afloat problem, yeah. Not necessarily. Hi, friends. I like how the animation for shooting doesn't really change. Like, I'm still getting kickback for individual shots, even though I'm using an automatic now. You should buy the Lego Titanic someday. That set is huge. It's great. Sup, dog? You have done well. You have served Huchiniqua. You have cleaned the world of an enemy. Dog takes you as his own. From this time on, you travel with Huchiniqua at your side. Yay? Yay? Would he just, like, say, here you go, here's a new spell, if I had the things for it? To summon my help, you will need 2 items of my pack. Where's that? Alright. Something about mermaid scales down here, alright. Go down there. Excuse me, sir. I need you to die. Smooth scales of a mermaid. Weird. Here, pupper. I got your scales. Jake now has a freeze spell. To cast invisibility, you need water of a clean and unclean source. Hello? Excuse me, rude. There we go. He's just dodging. He's not allowed to dodge. I have not given him permission to dodge. To cast armor, you will need the scales of a cold and of a warm-blooded creature. Alright. Well, he would have given me a new spell if I had a thing, I imagine. Go ahead and shoot you in the face. There we go. Get you healed up there, Kitsune. Alright, well, let's go to Bremerton. Yeah, no one over there. No one down here. You be looking for a boat? In Bremerton, that's a fair way. There be dragons and other nasties around there. You can hire me a boat for 1,000 new yen up front. If you don't like it, you can leave it. Alright, I guess we go. Thanks, chummer. Go right on down. A, that sound effect, and B, I love the fact that you get the same side profile of Jake every time. Alright, we just end up at the ship itself, huh? No wandering around Bremerton. Got something in my eye. Hold on a second. Small motorboat, yeah. That's a big chunk missing. It's rusted shut. Can't climb that ladder, apparently. Alright, gang leader. 50 new yen. Boo. It's rusted shut. It's rusted shut. It's rusted shut. I'm doing more damage to you. 100 new yen. That is also rusted shut. Alright, still okay. I don't know about notably tougher. They have more money, at least. Mind you, I did do a lot of grinding. Well, she's attacking it, so... Rusted shut. Door is locked. Guide says crowbar. Yeah, because that's the thing that we've done up till now on locked doors. There we go. Poison ooze. No, no. It is not letting me interact with this door at all. Do I use a crowbar again? Won't budge. Button on wall upstairs. What? How am I supposed to know that this is a button here? Call shenanigans, game. Call shenanigans. Alright, let's not go up the, Let's go up the deck, up the stairs first. See if that goes to a, another area that's more interesting. There we go. Let's take care of the poison oozes. Alright, well, this is going down. I'm not sure if this is where I want to go. Oh, hi. Heavy dude. Ferocious orc. New yen. 40 new yen. Let's get a save state. Just in case. Get some healing going on Kitsune. Take more money. Yeah, come on, shoot me. Not Kitsune. I'm the dangerous one. I mean, on the one hand, this is a straightforward thing. This does not seem like where the Jester Spirit is, though. So there's that. Safe key. It's a small key. 100 new yen. Well, let's use the key on the room where we, use the key on the, thing in the very... Ah, poop. Detonator. I'll take that. That's it? Well, that's a little disappointing. Go ahead and heal yourself. Go ahead and heal me. Detonator plus explosives equal fun! I would kind of expect a few more hits on some of this. Apparently you can combine them somehow. You mean, which I need to do. Yeah, I figure. That was kind of obvious when I got the detonator. And the explosives earlier. But we'll deal with that when we come to it. Just keep killing those for free karma. Alright. Sir, I need you to die. What do we have through here? Oh boy. Another poison ooze that takes a lot more damage. Toxic water. It can't be touched. So, do I get potion bottles again? Yep. I was expecting you to come from behind me. How did you get out here? Kitsune's okay. Have not been through here. Alright, that's going down. Let's not go there yet. Yeah, I figured when it said toxic water, it seemed pretty likely. Oh, crap. I think I may have shot Kitsune. fact, I want to test that out. Yep. Okay. I'm glad that I verified that. Gotta keep that in mind. Slimy toxic waste. I do not appear to be doing any damage to that. This is kind of a complex location. I have no idea if I'm going in the right directions or not. It's electronically oh. There we go. The button is right next to the door. Alright, we got lots of green ooze. I guess we don't deal with that yet. I just wanna bring pollution down to 0. Is that so wrong? Yeah, you didn't take any more damage. Alright, what about up here? Oh, nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So I do have to go through the one with the 2 green oozes, it looks like. Alright. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, there's a button over there. Nope. Alright. Oh, yeah, I think there was some stairs down that I ignored. Well, they were ignoring her, which was good. Ish. Well, let's see if Mr. Orc is out here again who wants to get killed. No, he isn't. Alright. Where were the stairs down? That I ignored. Over here? Yes. Howdy, Cadence Rufus. How's it going? Go ahead and grab that. Hi, sir. Just shove that Uzi right into your torso. Good. Before he got any spells off. Glad for that. Well. Let's see. That was 6, yeah. Alright. Well, let's go back down. Since now we know about that. Don't shoot my foxy friend. I'll heal her up a little bit before we get into the next part. Okay, there was a visible door on the last one, so... Oh, this button. Airlock door closed. And the one in the previous room? Water hatch opened. Okay. Water hatch closed. Water chamber flushed. Well. Is it a real no-win situation? Like, do they literally have too many hit points to be defeated, or are they just... is it just really hard? They are invincible. Oh, now that's not good design. They can't be hurt at all. That's not good design. They don't even have money on them. Alright, safe key. The key won't fit. Alright, crowbar. Oh, is this where I use the explosive? Well, first of all, it won't budge. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Time bomb, I guess? Yep. That's what it looks like. It's ready to use. Well, it got rid of the corpses. Green bottle. The bottle contains toxic dissolver. That's it. That is weird. Like, there's no reason for that to be in there. There's no reason for the orcs to be guarding it. There's no reason for that to be an airlock and a water chamber. Like, some of that's in, you know, some interesting elements in terms of, like, puzzles to solve, but together they just are nonsensical. They had to pad the game out somehow, yeah. Alright, how you doing, Kitsune? Let's go ahead and heal you up. So do I use the toxic dissolver on them, or do I, can I now just shoot them? I imagine I have to use the toxic dissolver on them. Okay. Alright, let's see. Green bottle. I'm not yet using... Excuse me? Yeah? You don't need to... So you just can't do anything with this one because you don't need to kill... That... What? That is really easy for someone to be like, oh, it doesn't work on that, I guess that's not what it's for, and then you never try it on the others. The mechanic should be universal. I don't even know that that's QA fail so much as just obtuse design. Because they're giving you a puzzle to solve, getting by these green things, but they gave you another green thing that should have been like a sign that you need to do it, but you can't use it on that. Let's just take lots of damage here. There we go. There's two switches here. That makes me nervous. Well, I pushed him. See what that does. Yep. Ow. Alright. Well, it's open. Hi Naga. How are you doing? You doing well? Just casually sticking. Yep. I would have thought I'd gotten some scales from that. Got 4 karma at least. Maybe there's gonna be another one. I want snow. Give me snow. You guys always steal the snow from me. Freeze works on Nagas. Well, so did Gun. Gun worked pretty well, too. Bubbles! Okay. It's a very weird thing. Kitsune. I have no idea what the heck these are. No one said you're allowed to laugh, sir. Alright. Oh, I can't get through there. Alright. Ow. Well. Guess I'm back here. Good, she didn't take any damage. Heal me this time. Leftmost button would have removed most of the mines. I pressed them both. Alright, so if I go with magic and freeze. Whatever. Okay, I'd rather the Naga not go after Kitsune, but there we go. Go ahead and heal yourself. And get back onto heal. Remember when Jake was addicted to slappers? I do. I'm gonna wait till I get through the next areas before I go into that final room. Because I'll need to heal up again. Just ignore the ghouls. Just hoping you'd ignore the ghouls. Alright, go ahead and heal me up, and then... Yeah, 47 is enough for now. Oops. Save right there. Alright. It is not easy to actually hit this mask. Alright, see you, Title Rabbit. Thank you very much for coming on out. We will probably not be here too much longer as well.
You are a fool to come here. You are no match for the jester.
Well, first of all, I need to heal.
Ha ha ha! Little flesh bag, how sad. It really does think it has the power. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the Razor Blade Man.
Alright, ask about... I guess we just use his real name.
No, don't say it!
Hello?
You have defeated me the only way possible. My power is yours to command.
Mask is one use high damage like a super grenade? Oh, alright.
Choose wisely where you wish to summon my power, for only once it will be. This is my home. Bremerton provides me with a portal to what you call the real world. Traitors to the world of spirits. For this they will suffer, but not from me.
Yeah, no, I made them suffer, don't worry. Alright.
Your totem is your strength. Do not question his guidance.
Howdy, Kieran, how's it going?
Protector of the Jokers, you will be in for a warm reception if you plan to challenge him, for a volcano is his home. If this is where you intend to call on me, then so be it.
A volcano, huh? Boy, I wonder what Drake might be. Probably a fire giant or something, right? Alright, do you know anything about any of these others? This guy actually has more to say than, like, anyone else we've encountered so far.
Beware, for I have already warned you. You may call on me only once. That is my true name. You have guessed well.
Well, all I needed to ask about was, Drake, but I wanted to ask about other things, too. Let's see what other things he has to say. At least he's not insulting when he's, asked about these other things. Oh, he doesn't know about Nirwanda, huh? What about Rat? Do you know anything about Rat? No, he doesn't know anything about Rat. Alright, looks like all the stuff that he knew about was front-loaded. Little disappointing. Alright, anything past Shaman? Yes, actually. Alright. No, it doesn't know anything about street docks. I'm so shocked. The Matrix. Vampires. Nope. No, he doesn't. He knows about Dark Blade, but not the vampires. Alright, finally, a volcano.
The lair of Drake, he watches all from there. If that were where my power be needed, then it will be.
Alright. Pick up. Alright. So I wait for it to come down, and now I can use it? Is that... Is that the case now? Oh, is it like that I could have used the other one that I used to come in? Oh, hey. The water taxi guy is gone. The guide suggests buying the dermal plating, HK-227 rifle, and the partial bodysuit for a total of 50,000. Oh, goody. If I backtrack through the ship instead of using the portal, it does not trigger the sale of better gear. Okay. You mind not blasting my lady friend, sir? Okay, can we ask you about... Oh, Lachlan is gone. Nirwanda is gone. Alright, Volcano. Nope, alright. Jake now has a Summon Spirit spell. And an invisibility spell. To cast armor, you will need the scales of a cold and a warm-blooded creature. Okay. So I thought that the Naga might have given me scales, but apparently not. Alright, well, let's try Summon Spirit. Well, didn't do a whole lot of damage, but I do need to level it up, so... I was wondering if it would be the same, same thing. Heal is definitely the better thing to have on, I think. It is, but also there's magic. It's dystopian sci-fi and urban fantasy at the same time. No, I got 2 spells. He gave me invisibility and summon spirit. Well, I might go do the cheat room just to get the extra money. We'll see. I have money for some things. Alright, the Heckler, the HK 277 is actually less money than my current weapon. Partial bodysuit. And those are the grenades. Alright, so the dermal plating is what the street doc's gonna have. HK does more damage, but does not full auto. I would be very curious about comparing the two then. I don't have the money to do that. They can go double digits on good hits. I do like not having to button mash. I mean, part of it is how quickly it can do damage, though. Like, this can do damage pretty quick, so it might still be better. Should follow Bobo economics on weapons, then I am using the best. That is gigantic. Dermal plating. If you want an invasive protection system, then try the dermal plating. Do you want to buy it for 6,000 new yen? Sure. Get up on the table, Jake, and I'll put it on for you. Yep, butt implant. Maybe Pex implant. This won't hurt a bit. Ah! Oh, God! Oops! Oh, was that your eye? You don't need that, right? Alright, armor is 4. So my armor is going to be 2 without that, right? I might just give her the mesh. I might just give her the mesh jacket now. Because that'll keep me at the armor that I had before of 2. And then she will have armor of 2. I think that's what I'm going to do. Until I can buy the armor. Thanks. All right, armor. Use. Not strong. Oh. Oh. I don't think I can get her armor. Then. If she can't use the mesh jacket, I sold the weaker one, and I can't go buy that. Welp. Well, that is really disappointing. Yeah, I really wish I hadn't sold that now. I guess here's a question. If I could take that back from her, would that mean that I could take stuff from other companions? Well, yeah, but when I sold the other armor, no one warned me that I might want to keep it for a companion. So I guess the question then would be whether any of those companions have the leather jacket. I could just go hire them for a while, take the leather jacket off of them, give it to Kitsune, and if they die, they die. If they don't, then they're around for a while. Right. Alright, well, let's hop into bed. Let's use some karma. Alright, Poopinell, thank you very much for coming on out. Let's go max out spells as much as we can. Well, you know, there is something else that we could do before we end it. There is something else that I could do. No one up there on the vent. Sadness. Oh, she can die. She has died multiple times. I've had to reload. There's no way to bring her back. You just reload if she dies. She's very squishy, which is why I wanted to give her better armor. In between sessions, I'll look up to see if there's a companion that I can get that has the leather jacket that I can steal from. Wait, nope, this is not where I want to be. I think it's a big oversight that they did not have one of the shops have the leather jacket. Thanks for money. Nope. There we go. 30 new yen. Alright. Let's go be awful, dirty cheaters. Oh, I'm playing on an emulator. Alright, we gotta get into the right spot. There's a guy who will walk around here that, make it clear. Nope. Now, right now, she's got 50 hit points. Now, where's the guy? It would help if, the guy who wanders around would show up. Because he stands in the right spot. Oh, that was... Alright. Are you gonna do it? Nope. 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 Are you gonna come over here, sir? Nope. Alright, let me look it up. Because I was kind of thinking that the guy who might, who stands in the right spot would show up pretty quick, pretty regularly, and I have not seen him yet. Here he comes. Here he comes. Where are you going? Alright, right there. There we go. Alright, Let's try right there. Quickly looking to see if there's a screenshot I can get. I'm not seeing one. Nope. Nope. Well, he just wants you to have the stuff. He doesn't, like, need it himself. Wow, we're getting a lot of these guys. I thought it was just one guy, but no, it looks like all of them have a chance to just stand there. Now they're just taunting me. I guess the question is, does this always, like, can you actually do this later in the game, or do you have to do this at the beginning of the game? I don't actually know that. Well, I won't try it for too much longer. Alright. Now, let's see. Do I see a... No. Oh. It's apparently based on the memory code. So it's not that it's pixel perfect. It's that the light flickering alters the memory address, and that's what you're actually waiting for. Because I'm seeing that it works anywhere in this area, not just that pixel perfect spot. Let's see. Do I have a memory address viewer? Not frame perfect. You need to be able to see the memory addresses. And I don't know that this emulator can do that. Now, changing your character's position might also be doing that. Alright, well, I think what I will do is I will try to get this and get this done at some point. And see if I can find the access to that, because I would kind of like to just get some of the goodies that are in there. Yeah. Yeah, so I will try this off camera. I'll look around at the options on SNES 9X, see if there is a memory address viewer. If not, then I will just keep poking at it until it works. Because there's a way to just get lots of money, and that's what I want. I don't want to grind it up at this point. I suppose I could try to use Game Genie codes, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go ahead and queue up a raid. I'll go ahead and get a save state just so that I am ready for this. We'll head on over to Kikoskia. I want to thank you guys for coming on out. We will be back tonight for some more Lego building. We will be working on a Lunar New Year set. We will be back on Friday for more Parasite Eve. We will be back Friday night for more downtown diner building. And we will be back on a Saturday for more Spelljammer. Next Monday, back to Breath of the Wild, and then next Wednesday we'll come back to this. Maybe even wrap up the game. We shall see. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.